Evaluate the expression for x equals negative 3 halves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute negative 3 halves in for x, and then I'm going to go ahead and simplify using order of operations. So 2 and then negative 3 halves in for x squared minus 4 and then a negative 3 halves here for x also, and then plus 4. Order of operations, parentheses and exponents from left to right, and then multiplication and division from left to right, and then addition and subtraction from left to right. Here's an exponent with parentheses, so we'll do that first. Negative 3 halves times negative 3 halves. Well, that's a positive 9/4. Let's see if I can write that a little bit better. And then minus everything else. So you might say, well, what about these parentheses here? And what about these parentheses here? Well, these parentheses are written so that they signify multiplication. There's no operation inside the parentheses to do. So we'll wait for the multiplication step here. So parentheses and exponents, those are done. Multiplication and division from left to right. I'm going to go like this. 2 times 9 is 18, and then 1 times 4 is 4. And then put negative 4 over 1. Now, what you can do here is you can do negative 4 times negative 3 makes a positive 12. So instead of a subtraction, that's going to become an addition. And then 1 times 2 is 2. And then plus 4. Now you need a common denominator to add here. We're done with the multiplication division, worried about the addition and subtraction. I'm looking at this and I can see that 18/4 actually reduces to 9 halves. So I'm going to do 9 halves, and then I'm going to leave the 12 halves because that's a common denominator. And then the 4, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 times 2 is 8, so that's going to be 8 halves. Then I have my common denominator for everything. So I have 9 halves plus 12 halves plus 8 halves. I ignore that little smudge there. Okay, so that's going to be 9 plus 12, which is 21, plus 8, which is 29, and then the common denominator is 2. There is my answer, 29 halves.